guys, Marty Schwartz here, guitarjams.com. Teach you a semi-beginner kind of little chord trick idea to work on. And also just to let you know, I have a free ebook that is great for beginners. And all you have to do is just sign my friend list in the info box, which I believe is now below the video. And I'll send you this free ebook. It's got all the beginner chords and it'll really help you going. Plus at guitarjams.com, the website, you can take a free trial for 3 days, you know, without paying a thing, and try the site out, which is, you know, as opposed to YouTube being just little sporadic lessons, the website is an organized system to really learn guitar. So you can try that as well. Anyway, here's the cool tricks. Okay, so the concept for this lesson is to just take the basic open chords that you work on, and when you strum them, you can try, typically the lowest sounding note of the chord isn't necessarily the best one to do it, but either of the higher notes of a chord, any of these cowboy chords, open chords, what you can do is you can start to practice, like instead of just forming the whole chord and doing that, eventually as you get better with the chord, you can do this. You can kind of form the chord and relax one of the fingers of the chord open and then strum one of the notes down after the other notes of the chord, like that. And it adds a cool sound. So you could strum it first, then hammer it as well. You can do it with that finger. And they're going to have different emotional qualities to them, like this one. Bing. But a good start is just a finger that's already going to be on the chord, taking it off and putting it back on, or hammering it, or pulling it off. The F chord, the middle finger as well, is really good. And it's in that Lady Antebellum song, but with a capo, but you know. Just like that, so the C and F, beautiful. On the G chord, you can do the index. But I actually like this one a lot. Open E, and then down on the 3rd fret. And that's how songs end up getting their little, like, kind of signature sound to them. You know, as opposed to just someone strumming chords, you can start to develop a little intermelody, you know, as you strum a chord progression. So that was C and F and G. D is obviously really famous because you can add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the high E. You can take your middle finger off. These are all real famous. But I also like hammering my index finger on the D chord, like. Any of the chords that you're working on, you can always do that. And I think some of the most famous things written in that style were, you know, just beautiful accidents, I think. You know, just, or experimenting with those concepts. So with the A minor chord, I was indexing, ring finger, middle finger, any of those are going to work well. Like that. You know, and so I won't go through every single chord that exists, but these are just beautiful little things to maybe spark your imagination. And you know, I remember, you know, students getting really excited because then they can kind of come up with their own little riff, even though it's based off of, you know, very simple chords. Another thing is taking a trick like that and just picking the notes individually and then experimenting with taking fingers off, like a Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd has used elements of that. But watch, I'll just pick each note. But what I'll do is when I get to the D, I'm gonna pull it off. If you caught what that sounded like, but that's another concept, you know, another example of that concept. So work on that stuff, and I think it's good for a beginner, but if you're intermediate or advanced, maybe I just reminded you. I don't know. But anyway, like I said before, guitarjams.com, Marty, and then also the free ebook down below, or going right to guitarjams.com and trying the site for 3 days for free. Any of those things helps, you know, help support all these lessons on YouTube. So that's it. All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. We'll see you real soon.